Well, here I am in my apartment, and I am recording. This is the hole I'm talking about. If you push it up, this actually is the roof, the room in the roof, okay? Outsider can go into the roof access and easily getting access to our apartment. This is the master bedroom that my sister and her fiance used to live here and move out in May 2022. The management office lied to say they move out in the year 2023. I know the month vividly, remember it vividly, because the guy downstairs who died of drug overdose around April of 2022. Okay, they have hidden camera in all these events. Okay, so I have to cover the same thing in our bathroom over there because they could see us naked when we shower. Okay? But at the same time, they could install other cameras, who knows? It can be as small as a tiny screw, okay? So there. They delete the evidence that they have a maintenance guy actually go up into that area, okay? They used to cover up the wood, but to continue to harass and abuse me, they remove it, and they refuse to put it back. And they say this part here is legal, okay? This is the bedroom. Look at this. This is actually a master bedroom, much bigger than the one I have in our room, right? So would you rent an apartment to have easy access from the rooftop into your apartment? And they say this is legal, this is necessary. This is what corruption is all about, because this is not legal. The police came out, say it's legal. The inspector came out, say it's legal. And they all did that because of Bloomberg, Diana, Sophia, which also known as Sophia Phi, John Bacca, a former police person in Inglewood, Michele, I don't know if she's former or still with Irvine Police Department, and also Robert Davey, which is, I don't think he is an FBI agent. But yeah, this is the harassment of these people. We would torture in this apartment with theft, sexual abuse, sexual harassment online, and basically our personal information was basically saturated in the dark website because of them. They even have tenant in apartment number 712, stole my sister information, the India family, bought the car, abruptly move out. And it looks like they also used those people to get paid fraudulently in the bathroom case with the hidden camera in our apartment. Now, based on the background work, that's what I heard. That little girl named, their daughter could be named April. These people play so many mind games, and gaslighting is unbelievable. The story, which one is true and which one is not. But from what I learned, they use these tenants, lie about me, have their kids in their house, right? Come into my house, my apartment, which I know none of them, to have access to my place, stealing, eating, showering, help themselves like a stop station, whatever they want to steal. Oh, we need paper towels. Oh, we need toilet paper. Oh, we need shampoo. Oh, we need whatever they need, including clothes. But worst of all, our personal information. They stole it from bank credit card statement, from bank statement. They have it. They use it out there for themselves. I even experienced credit card theft. Okay? This is how we have to deal with this apartment. We're paying $2,927 a month for this apartment, and we consistently got basically abused by them with 3 days notice. And they're good at abusing us with 3 days notice. That we're supposed to be afraid that we got to be out here in 3 days. Before that, actually cost them more to evict us, especially with this case. But in good faith, I pay rent in every single month, and they even know I overpay, okay, for the trash. And every time I know they don't receive it before the 4th of the month, they automatically get the late fee of $50 charged without even asking me. Even the post dated before April 4th on priority mail. But I know if they don't get their check by the 4th, or get to the delivery box by the 4th, I went ahead and paid them late fees. Okay? So I am not going to be subject to the bullies. Okay? I may not have a lot, but this is unacceptable. Okay? Our home is our safe haven. Our home is not a place for the bad cops to come and rape us, steal from us, lie about us, false accusation left and right to the yin yang, to basically work for Bloomberg, cover up for him and his revenge, for Diana and her revenge, Sophia Phi, John Bacca, his revenge too, and Robert Davey and Michele. They abused us for 10 years, going to 11 years, and I'm not going to stop fighting. These people should be in prison before any amount of settlement fund. Well, the victim here, real victim of being sexually abused like a modern sex slave in our apartment, paying $2,927 a month plus their maintenance fee. Meanwhile, a lot of Section 8 people here, drug rehab people here too. And every time I swear, every time they make me pay extra, like I owe them something, it's like somebody else just moved out. And I'm paying their rent. It felt like that because it's happened like that too. Never felt. Just like when they move out the 712 people, suddenly I owe some money too. The same thing with utilities. This is one trans-organized crime that is impossible to fight, especially when it's involved with government corruption. And these politicians, I tell you, man, what a shame. They should be all ashamed of themselves that not even one person there to say, this is wrong, we're going to stop, we're going to arrest these people, regardless of whether it's Bloomberg or not, put them in prison, prosecute them, which they already did. These people are already convicted. But instead of go to prison, they get paid millions of dollars in our settlement fund. And then they pay the bad actors who are neighbors around here, 704, 710, 712, 718, past and current, to lie about us, to basically continue to abuse us because they get away with it. So I pray this video, actually, I should post it on YouTube. I wish I could wait, I can advertise it and blast out. If you gonna rent an Irvine company, watch out for this kind of story. You are not safe. They can do whatever they want. They have their own legal department, and they're very, very good with the 3 days notice abuse. Even they know I'm paying rent. Even they know that the check is already been sent. I have the tracking number, but they play dumb. Oh, well, we don't know. Well, we're not on the internet. We don't know what your account is. Yeah, you do. All this behavior back to your corrupted cops that you work with, Michele, John Bacca, Robert Davey, alongside with politicians, funding you, the abuse, Bloomberg, Diana, Sophia Phi, Robert Davey, John Bacca, and Michele. So, in your 3 days notice to quit recording, or quit or move out, it's basically you only mentioned Charlene. And through this, you fell. I did not record her that day. I did not use the F word or anything on that day either. I basically just photographed my own cashier check with her signature in it to document it that the payment was paid in full. Because you people keep doing that, I pay in full. Months later, oh, you still owe $101. That same $100 they tried to collect it, it's already been paid with Marissa. But of course, when you call the lawyer office, they never speak to you. They always put out the legal assistant to fight with you. But This will be my testimony in court. If we ever get to go to court with this case, or unless they settle it, you know the number. But before settling it, why don't you put them in prison? I think I prefer that better, because then it's more justice than any amount of money. Okay? So today is basically, what day is it? The 7th? Or maybe the 8th. Well, I can pull it out. The 7th. Wednesday, May 7th of this recording. 2025. May 7, 2025. And it's May 7, 2025, sometime after 4 o'clock, nearby 4:30. So, there you go. Okay? So, I spoke with Mrs. Astrid, Astrid. She said that she is the legal assistant. I could also email her, which is good. So here, you abuse us in our apartment, and I need to collect evidence. So, and let me be clear. In the office, management office, that is considered public area, and I can record in public area. But however, based on your 3 days notice, you only mentioned Jaylene, and she is one of the harasser in their network, acting like I'm an illegal immigrant, threatening me with ICE. Okay? So, to be frank, on the day that you say right here, April 14 of 2025, right? Let me find it right here. Miss Strand visit the leasing offer. Miss Strand was recording blah, blah, blah. No, I did not record Jaylene. I actually record a copy of my cashier check with her name on it, proving that I pay in full. Because this Irvine company doesn't know how to do their bookkeeping. They don't know how the money I owe them arrive, with no specific what am I owing them for. Okay? And they like to use a 3 days notice to abuse me, especially pay rent or quit. And this, I had proven that they also keep saying that, yo, no, you'll find your accounts pay in full. Months later, somebody move out. Suddenly, I owe money. This apartment 718 just moved out. And I wonder if that $527.87, was that their rent? Hey, that's just my curiosity. I'm not accusing anything, but it seems like a pattern. Every time somebody moves out here, I owe money. Certainly, I owe this rent, or I owe this trash fee, or I owe... and that $101 that I already previously basically collected before with Marissa. That's why I get Marissa consents to show the proof that I pay in full. Out of nowhere, Ashley called me. Ashley now is a general manager. Imagine, general manager for Irvine Company. Call me to collect $101. Really? A general manager called you to collect $101? Hey, I was in property management for more than 10 years, so don't, you may think you can fool me, but that's not true. Basically, the accounts collection will call. Accounts receivable department would call, but not the Ashley, the general manager. So when she called and harassed me $101, I called Marissa. I said, hey, Marissa, I thought you said, well, I pay in full. What happened? I said, no, you did. You did pay in full. And now, when I came down and paid that $527.87, put their 3 days notice to pay or quit, which I know I don't owe them anything, because I actually went to them with the last 3 days notice and quit. I said, oh, no, you're fine. You have $19 credit in your account. Credit in your account. No more than 2 months later, oh, you owe $528. Really? How? Well, couldn't say anything. And, I always listen to my intuition now. I went to the bank and got the cashier check. It was $527.87. I chose to buy $528 so I don't have to hear from them. Went there, I didn't expect to pay either. But if I owe them, I pay. If not, apply to the next month. Well, they give me this statement, so I owe them 620 something. I said, why the hell from 527 to 600? Where'd you get that? They add on an extra $101, which I already brought it up, that it's already been paid with, with Marissa, where I recorded that she's allowed me to. Because they keep saying, oh, you owe money. Oh, no, you have a credit. Oh, you already paid for it. But months later, somebody move out, I owe them money. Same thing they play with utilities. Okay? So, here it is. On this day, I did not record them. Okay? And I did not curse them. That's a lie. Okay? What do you mean curse them? Like F word, profanity? I did not curse them. But let me tell you, the way they practice their business abusing us, they curse themselves. If that means spiritual way, you curse yourself, not me. Okay? And then, she also lied about on April 27, discovered that post the video recording on telephone conversation with management that she recorded without permission. Okay, what conversation? You actually accusing me, so you're going to do the show me the burden of proof. Because basically, the truth is, you say, yeah, well, we didn't consent you. But no, this is a public area. I have the right to record it. Just like that guy recorded me yesterday through the window. He's in the public area, but he actually recorded me through my kitchen window. That's illegal. But I record you in the office, basically public area. And I need to collect my evidence because I show you. We're paying $2,927. This is how we live. This is America, people. This is Irvine. This city here is supposed to be rich, wealthy, successful people, good integrity people, but this is what we live. Okay? This is how they watch us. They could watch us right now because I put the air vent on. Okay? Look at this. This is a bathroom. Okay? There's no lights. It was so bad that I removed all the lights. But this is our bathroom. A bathroom. See? This is our bathroom. And why they're abusing us, they've been bullied. They like to play game with a 3 days notice. They pay everyone, including the people who's visiting it, like my family members, my brother, my sister, my nieces, my nephew. That's the only one who allowed to be here. And it's okay to pay them because they are also victims being recorded using the bathroom. But they lie. They pay. I don't even know if they pay them. Okay, this is how terrible the games they play. They pay the people that allow, the neighbors allowed to be in our apartment, or it could be people from number 704, 710, 712, 718 in our apartment. Okay, now based on my understanding, they used that in court and they won, and they got paid fraudulently when I did not invite nobody here. These people belong to Michele, belong to John Bacca, Bloomberg, Robert Davey, Diana, and Sophia Phi. Okay? So, they allow these bad neighbors up here to steal from them. They're recorded everywhere. Even that air vent is the recording. Even the kitchen here. That's the recording. Okay? Everything here is modified. I don't know if this video is going to last, Katie. They'll probably wipe it out by the time you finish it. And these people get paid fraudulently because Bloomberg is highly corrupted, enough connection, and the judge, committed fraud. You help them. because you, Judge, you also got paid fraudulently. And it's backed by the Trump administration. It's backed by the Biden administration. It's backed by a lot of all these politicians, corrupted people, chose to abuse us, innocent people. And at first they say because they want to save money, but no, now they say they want to put me in prison falsely. And they're lost. Thank God they're lost. So I'm going to leave this case in the hand of my Lord Jesus Christ, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit to get you people. You abuser will go to prison. It's the prison I want you people to go more than any amount of money. And I hope so. I know you're watching. And this message is for you, Diana. You may be saved by the corruption, but you're guilty as hell. You already been convicted. Same thing with you, Bloomberg. You also been convicted with porn revenge. But the corruption saved you people. And the judge, man, her name is Samantha now, right? I know that she probably got good pay. Sitting there living large on our life, torturing us. And they say, well, you think you were being rejected, God just tried to save you. Really? Let me see. HealthNet whistleblower rewards. These cops and veterans also earn it unethically. They all got prosecuted. This is why I like A.G. Garland, a good man. Oh, you can hate him all you want, but I like him. At least he's honest. At least he has integrity. And so does Mr. Ray. They prosecute these people. In 2023 was a nightmare living in this place. The bad cops, those veterans who got the whistleblower protection with HealthNet, did the yin-yang on me. Then try to lie about, oh, we investigated to see if she's disabled or not. This is where they put her to death. Lying about oxygen level, modify nebulizer, modify her oximeter, modify everything, even sugar, testing sugar. Hire a woman much taller than her, use her for her fake test result of everything, from blood test result, EKG test, urine test is from Bacca, John Bacca, and an x-ray. Nothing we can do about it. The worst thing is they abuse us severely in their own home already, and the patient over there, my sister with Down syndrome. They grotesquely abuse her in healthcare services. And they get away because the Bloomberg name's on it. And because the election campaign, these are the main election campaigners. We need to save them. We need to win in November midterm election. Yes or no? So you didn't save us. If you really protect us, why do you have the guy living up here in the room right now for free? He lied for you, the guy living up here in that room, that area, okay, for free. Every time I mention Bloomberg, gun. Mention Diana, gun. Mention Sophia, gun. What part of protection are you protecting me when that guy, everything I say is gun, gun, gun? Not to mention, he lied about me inappropriately touching my sister when I applied the Vicks Vapor Rub. Took like 6-7 video confronting them. And they lost that case. So the real sex predator here, the real child molester here, the real child pornography here, porn, yeah? Porn videos, porn revenge, sex trafficking, prostitution, right here are you people. The Bloomberg, the Diana, the Sophia Phi, the Robert Davey, the John Bacca, the Michele, the Rebeccah, the Rene, the Riley, and all those people downstairs. But somehow I'm a criminal. Well, there was a famous line from the guy who used to work for the government. I don't know what happened to him, but his line was really famous. when reporting a crime and you have been treated like a criminal, you are dealing with the criminals. And you people are the criminals. Okay? There you go. That's my recording.